Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you our newly set up Scaleletrics set, which is on this board that I suspend from the garage roof. As you can see, I've got a whole bunch of pulleys that are attached to the roof beams, which then come down and attach to this board, which is just plywood, and then I've got a couple of metal strips that I've added there just to keep it straight and stable. And then inside the roof is a trailer pulley. So as I wind it up, it winds up and down the board. We initially were going to put Lego trains on it, but we decided to turn it into the Scaleletrics set. We've taken into the house, into the dining room. So I've just established it now, haven't finished. I've just laid the track out. I had quite a little bit of hassle there, just getting the layout to work together. There's about 3 different Carrera Go Scaleletrics sets that are combined here. You can see the different markings on the corners and that, which is a combination of three sets. The cars we're running at the moment is, we've got the typical Ferrari and Red Bull lineup, which obviously comes from 1 set, 2 sets. I remember buying a spare car, and then we also got this Mario Brothers set as well. These are actually really good cars, they work well. So I'm going to just show you how I actually clean the tracks, because they haven't been used for a long time, and there was quite a bit of oxidization and rust that formed on the tracks, and I've actually found a really good way of cleaning them and getting the contacts on the tracks to work quite well. Sorry, I'm just looking for the one. I seem to have lost one of the Red Bull cars. Maybe Benjamin took it inside. Okay, so let me show you the products that I use. So first of all, I used what we have here in South Africa called Silver or Brasso, which is a metal cleaner. So as you can see on this side of the track, there's a lot of stains now from the Brasso. It didn't work very well and was an absolute pain, so I just clogged the thing up. So I did a portion of it, only realizing that I'm going into a mistake. So I went to the shop and got some of this Herschel carburetor and metal parts cleaner. So removes fuel deposits, spark plugs, cleans the carburetor, cleans metal parts. I thought maybe that'll be a good thing to use. So it has got quite a solvent base to it. So while you're actually cleaning the tracks, it's also actually taking a little layer off the top of the tracks and giving it a new surface and making it nice and tacky. So I also bought this these abrasive pads, which is pretty much like a pot scourer that you use in your kitchen, but it's a little bit more durable and coarse. So I'll just spray a bit of this carburetor spray onto this, or let's say electrical metal spray, onto the pad, and I'm just going to show you a section. So I've already done this side, I haven't done this side. So as you go, and you obviously cut the abrasive pad just a little bit more than the track width, so that you can actually cover both sides of the rail, and just a little rub, it doesn't have to be too hard, is going to eventually get all of that corrosive surface off the track there. Now I know a lot of people say you shouldn't be scraping it or applying any sort of sandpaper or anything like that, but there's actually nothing you can do about it. There's nothing else that's going to take that amount of oxidization and rust off the top. So once I've done that, I let it dry, then I get myself a clean cloth, and I just put a bit onto a clean cloth like that, and then I just rub down the surface of the tracks. So as you can see, all that brasso that I had on there, look how it's gone into the track. So it takes about half an hour to an hour just to do the one side. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side exactly in the manner which I've just said now. Then the other thing what you want to do as well is just in the corner of the cloth, some spray on there, and just wedge the corner into the track, and then after you've done all that, just go in there and wipe that in and get all the debris inside it, because you don't want anything stopping the car. So I'm going to go ahead and do that just now, getting both sides to work. I also found there's a few places where the car is not getting electricity, so you probably find the joins in between these pieces here need to just be roughed up and put back in so that the contacts can go. So I'll use that same spray, I'll rough it up, put some lube on there on all the sections that I found there's no electricity. The one negative thing, as you can see, is it's obviously because it's got a solvent base to it, it's actually taken the paint off there, but I'm not to worry, I'm actually going to put some nice stickers on here. Then the other thing I wanted to show you just on the cars, people have probably got different ideas on, you know, how to set their contacts. Not too sure what you actually call these, but I'll just call them contacts. I found quite a nifty trick. If you have a look, there's obviously on this particular set, there's two contacts on either side. And hey guys, I'm just doing a little YouTube channel.
Hello.
Look at the sounds there. We made ourselves a little racetrack. So I'm just showing people what we got going on here.
Dad, it's been a long time since you've done a YouTube video.
It has been a long time. We're actually silly. We need to do more content. So just give me a second, Ben. I just want to finish this filming here. So what you can see I've done there is actually, I'm going to just set the video like that, and I'll just show you what I do. Not too sure if it's too clear there. No, let's try to actually turn the camera this way. There's probably too much light on that side. Okay, that's probably a bit better. So I normally just push these ones forward like that, pull them out nice and straight, so you get some length on them, and then I literally just bend them in half like that, so at least you get the front part of it needs to be nice and flat, so you get as much of the surface that's going to be, you know, contacting the tracks. As you can see there, you get quite a bit of contact, and also it's going to be providing a bit of spring. So as the front of the car seats itself in the track, that's going to make more contact. And then exactly the same at the back. I'll just fold them back like that, making them as flat as possible. The other trick is on the back ones, the ones that face the rear wheels, is take them out to the sides a bit, because as your vehicle turns around the corners, you're going to find that you're going to get more contact on those sections that are a little bit wider out, and these two will stay obviously on the straight tracks. So I found that to be the most beneficial way of getting contact onto the car. So I'll give you a little test. It's not going to go all the way around, as I say, I'm still busy getting the track sorted out.
Oh.
Yep. So the trick there is, as you come around the corner, you've got to put the thrust button on. Ben, won't you put it back in the track? I think just put it after the wheel. Yeah, onto the right track. Now after, oh, it's not obviously going to go up there, silly. Reese, Ben, put it after the wheel. I've actually found there's no electricity. Just give it a push. No, Ben, that's the wrong side. Yeah, somewhere along the line there, it's not making contact. Okay, try the other track then. Okay, try that back again. Okay, just keep pushing it. It's going to contact somewhere. So obviously it's got a brake. So everywhere where I see the brake, I'll take it out. And as I say, I'll just put some contact on it.
Last time was working for me on this track.
No, Ben, put it back on the left track. That's it. Okay, let me try. Somewhere along the line, you see it also connects on some of these corners here, which is not good. So we're going to have to try and change a few things around here. That's definitely not going to work. So the corners we're going to have to change. And then I think it gets contact around about over here. See, so there's quite a bit of fiddling to do on the track just to get a yard. Now these corners are definitely not going to work. Those corner guards.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway, so let's leave it there. What we do know, Ben, is it takes a lot of practice, because this corner, as you go around that corner, you're going to have to pull that. Actually, if you do it just over here, you're probably going to come out the corner. You've got to do it as you hit the corner. You push the turbo just for about a second, and as it goes through the loop, you take the turbo off. And then we've got an interesting little chicane over here where the track crisscrosses here.
So you got to wait for the...
So you've got to obviously be mindful that when somebody, when another car is close, you're either going to go fast or behind, so you don't actually smack it off. And then we've also got a little
like the wind to
recess
touch.
thing. Yeah. So there's quite a few sections where you've got to be clever on how to go about it, but it takes a lot of practice. Practice to get this thing to work properly. Remember, we did it before, and it took a long time before, and then we eventually were able to do 50 laps just with practice. So what else we're adding to here is we've got the Lego Champion Speed Races. We're busy collecting. Ben, I'm quite surprised to see we've only got 5 here. I thought we actually had quite a lot more. So I'm busy collecting these. As soon as we find them,
Tomorrow you're
we're going
getting
to get
us
them.
all of them.
I have got 2 new cars coming from Take-A-Lot tomorrow. We've got a Lamborghini and we've got a Ferrari coming. But the cars, not these Formula Ones. More like rally, what are they? I don't know the specific class. So we'll leave it there, and we'll add another video, follow-up video once I've got the whole track going and we've got all the pieces working, all the electrical contacts working, and we're able to actually institute a race, which is going to be pretty cool. And then we'll be back. Sweet.